We're back. We're here with Phil Jones. He is the owner of Jones Farm here in Chelmsford. No stranger to the community. We appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, we've been around for a long time.
You have, and you run an excellent farm stand.
Well, we're trying. We're trying. As we're getting older and a little bit more tired, and things are changing over there. So we're really putting a lot of effort into growing food this year. And my wife's doing a lot with the inside of the store. As a lot of these food stores are getting bigger, we're looking at trying to have things in the store, in our store, where people can come in and do a meal. They don't have to worry. We have grass-fed beef now, and we have wonderful pork. We've got frozen chickens, and we're bringing in gluten-free breads. We have an incredible bread that's coming out of Canada that we have fellow bringing it in twice a week, every other week, and comes out of Montreal. No chlorine, no bromine, no fluoride in the water systems, and it's all ancient grain bread. So people that are celiac, maybe not, but gluten intolerant for sure. Mm-hmm. And we have ancient grain pastas for people that are, these people that are gluten intolerant are just, it's so hard.
To find options,
to find options, and so we're trying to provide some of that, and they're wonderful products, and we've just expanded into a lot of the people that were at our winter farmers market. We're bringing their products in during the season, so we have them in the store now. So that's kind of fun too. So we've got local cheeses and local North Brookfield Ron with the pickles and pickled green beans and all the things that he does, and a lot of that type of product. So trying to expand that and make it so that people, as we're and we have produce all the time now, which is something that we haven't done in the past. So
did you have that last year as well?
No, we didn't start. We started a little earlier last year, but this year we're starting now.
Yep.
And we only have a few things that we're picking right now, but we're planting really hard.
I'm sorry, I meant the meat. You guys have
the meat.
yeah.
It's Lindell
Yeah.
out in Pepperell.
Yeah.
And Todd grows incredible animals. We really like the way he very humanely processed.
Yeah.
One thing about pork is the saltier pork is, the more violent the kill. So when they're pushing these animals through and they really get, their adrenaline gets crazy, they suck the salt brine in. So when you have a really salty piece of pork, it can be a very violent kill. The pork that Todd does, one animal at a time, very, very humanely done, and you find that it's not salty at all, and it's just a really nice piece of really nice food.
Yeah.
He does a great job. We love the way he grows his grasses and how he grows the hay, and he puts a lot of effort into having high quality nutrition for the animals. So.
That's great.
Yeah.
I live close to Jones Farm, and I love summer because I can drive home from work and stop by and grab produce and dinner. That I don't think a lot of people know that.
The hamburger is like eating steak.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing, and how good it is for you.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
And we're still really closely attached to the Bionutrient Food Association. I spoke at their national conference on water this winter, and so we're still about the quality of the food and how we're balancing the nutrients in the soil and how important that is for our bodies to heal, and especially for people that are sick. Mm-hmm. Really, really making those minerals available for people. So those are priorities, and I've got a great farm manager, the girl working for me this year. She's actually a UMass grad in chemistry. And she didn't like the interviews that she had at the major, at some of the major corporations, and she's growing food with us again for another year, and great to have her, and we look forward to having a great year with produce this year. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
We picked up, my husband actually picked up some geraniums this past weekend.
It's time.
Yeah, it's time, and we've always been thrilled with you guys with the flower selection.
Well, it's a lot of changes there too. So we've got we're partnering with Peter out front, and it's been Peter and I have been partnering for a long time on buying pumpkins together, Christmas together, a lot of communicating all the time on where we're buying flowers and where we're doing stuff. So Peter's coming in and taking a lot of the labor off so that we can continue as Deb and I are getting older. And he's helping a lot, and it's been great because we're keeping the fertilizers and keeping everything there that that we've done in the past, and making sure that everything is trying to keep it as the same as we've done, and super high quality, which is what we've always tried to have. And he's expanding the perennials like we used to be. Where the lines of perennials are a lot stronger, and really excited about that. So we're using 3 greenhouses, and he took our old greenhouse and he's made it taller, and it's not quite ready yet, but we almost made it. We almost got everything done for spring. But it's going to be really exciting. I think the front of the store is going to look a lot more beautiful all year long, and I think it's going to be a show place, and I think it'll be great for people coming in all summer. Really excited about that too. Yeah.
How I mean, I just do like basic work on my yard, and it seems pretty labor intensive. Like, I mean, do you have a big crew of people that are out there?
No, we're doing actually. What I really wanted to do is get back into the soil. Although getting older, it's a lot tougher. But I have a wonderful Cambodian lady that's been with me for 25 years, and she actually works for one of the largest greenhouse operations in Massachusetts, and she'll be coming back to us in about another week. And Ronnie, who's our farm manager, she's working. She worked with Vanna all winter, and she got let go early to come work on the farm, and so it'll be the 3 of us. I have a great high school boy that's been working with me for 2 years, and we're probably going to have 1 or 2 others. I had a great couple of fellows from Chelmsford. Shy, I don't know if he was a great actor at Chelmsford High, and he just graduated from Purchase. I saw him down in New York, and he just got an acting gig in New York City.
Wow.
So yeah, he's really excited. He was here yesterday, hugging. I got to get going. I got to go do a video and send it to LA. So he's all excited. But he worked with us for a couple of years. So we kind of pull off of some kids and try to get them trained for a year or 2, and then let them move on, and get them trained and understand, kind of what's going on in the soils, and they learn an awful lot about life when you're working with plants, and you see what a parallel universe plants and the human body really is. It's amazing how the balancing is very similar. The ratios between the minerals, and very, very similar to the human body, and it's pretty phenomenal.
Now, I think it was maybe Fran McDougall on the show that said that you were getting into like some sort of like bio water systems or something. Is that true?
That's what I spoke on at Cropalo.
Okay.
I was at the National Water Convention. They asked me to do we're doing what's called structured water. So structured water is mimicking water that comes down a mountain stream in a very small device. So, and what that does is it makes the water molecule smaller. There's something in our cells called an aquaporin channel, and it's the ability for each cell to hydrate. And because of when water comes out of a piping system, it has a surface tension that really doesn't allow the water to get into our body very easily. So we have to use energy in the body to break the water molecule apart so that we can hydrate ourselves. And I had a girl from Pfizer, a wonderful researcher at the breast cancer center over at Pfizer, Ashley. She volunteered on my farm for a couple of years, and we would talk every Sunday, and they discovered that they're seeing the American diet and the American body being about 15% dehydrated across the board, just in general.
I belong to
in
that
their
category.
research. Well, and it's very hard to get hydrated because of the way water is today. Bottled water is no better. But what we can do is we can take a really good filtered water, which we became master distributors for a great water filter, and then we run it through this device that we have, and we can make the water molecule quite small. We can make it about a third the size of what you would normally be drinking. So you can hydrate very easily. Wonderful for older people because they can hydrate on about a quart to a quart and a half of water a day. So a lot of times with the older people, you know, they can't get up, they can't go to the bathroom. It's hard for them to do that. So we're in the process right now of, we have a device that's very cutting edge, that's coming to market soon. And we're really excited about it. It's we've got quite a few of them pre-sold, and but that's really what for us. And I think any structured water devices. I've been talking to MJ Pangman out in Arizona, and the guy in Colorado, Natural Solutions, and I've done testing with 6 different kinds of water on what the difference it did to plants. And actually, the one I made with beads from the bead store did incredibly well, along with the side of these $500 units and $600 units. But the amazing thing that you're going to see coming down the line with this structured water is we can cut watering, like on lawns, by 20%. I mean, it could be huge.
Because the plants are able to hydrate with it just as easily as
100%.
human beings.
And we use it on the farm all the time.
Wow.
I've made devices for each one of our fields, and the animals. It's totally. I don't know if you ever go to Chili's over in Lowell.
I have.
Okay, Leslie, the bartender over there, has a horse that was dying, couldn't get hydrated. I loaned her the device I made, and in 2 weeks the horse was fine.
Wow.
This horse was on antibiotics for 33 days, couldn't get hydrated, and the horse was fine, and the vet was like, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. And the horse has been fine ever since, once it got hydrated, and once it got itself back in balance, then it was fine.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, so that's what on the water side of it, that's exciting. We're doing a lot with the water filters in our, since we become master distributors. I'm actually leaving here and I'm going to look at somebody's house for a water filter, but
That's
we
awesome.
have really neat whole house units, and we have other things. So
Well, we've run out of time. Check out Jones Farm, Route 27 on Acton Road.
Beautiful.
In Chelmsford. We appreciate you coming on. Giving
Thank
us
you.
Education and great quality food.
Yes,
Thanks.
absolutely.
yeah, so that's